It's T minus 14. T minus 14 here on YAR Coach. That means you have 2 weeks left. Just 2 weeks left in this series to get done the things that you can do and not worry about the things that you can't do during this time. So, have you ever been to a fair or a business conference where they're giving away tote bags or frisbees with their name on it, or knife sharpeners or whatever, little doodads, and you just collect all of them because they're free? I don't know what that's about, but I have that tendency myself, or I had to work through it. Partly it's because my parents were raised during the Depression, and anything that was free, my dad actually told me that one time. He said, "Kid, if it's free, take it. Doesn't matter what it is." So that doesn't, I understand where he was coming from, but if you have a mindset of being present and not being scared of the future, or worried or regretful of the past because you didn't have enough, then you can be a little more present when you're faced with all these free things, free samples. My kids, especially my youngest son, used to love to get the free samples. I mean, everything. He was just a, yeah, unusual kid that way. Um, Even his best friend told me one time riding in the car when they were like 9. He said, "Miss Terry, John tells me where to get everything free. And you go to the bakery, they'll give you a free slice of bread." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's so cool." So I've sort of passed that on unknowingly, I guess, as we do with most things. So today I wanted you to take a look at all the free things you have gotten from the stores and the restaurants, including the free packets of ketchup and soy sauce and mayonnaise and all those things that might be in your fridge for later, the barbecue sauce packets or whatever it is, all the free stuff. And ask yourself, do I really need a frisbee with the name of my bank on it? Do I really need 7 tote bags? Do I really need, these things? So you may be surprised when you look around. The only thing that I got that was free that I really valued and used was a pizza cutter with the name of my credit, union on it. And it was a great pizza cutter. And, it got dull after a while, but it was good and I used it. But all the other stuff, the freebies, the sauce packets, come on now. Really? You probably have your own ketchup and mayonnaise and soy sauce and barbecue sauce. So do yourself a favor, and if you still go to those restaurants, please ask them not to put them in your bag so you don't have to feel badly about, or limit yourself to only the packages you're going to use. If they say, "Do you need ketchup?" "Yes, I need 2," or whatever. Be mindful, be present. Don't just be grabby because it's free, okay? So today, toss the freebies. If that happens to be a frisbee that you toss with your dog, fine. If you use the thing, you can toss the frisbee. But if that's not where you are in your present day life, get rid of the stuff. Free doesn't mean without cost, because the cost to you comes with the clutter in your head. What am I doing with all this stuff? Who do I give this to? Or let's not forget what we're doing here. I want us to be mindful that what we're doing and why we're doing this is to free the space in our heads so that we can be free to be who we are and to do what we are here to do on this earth during this time. When we're always fooling with stuff, it's a great procrastination device for what we truly want to in our hearts to be doing. And then we can look at, well, why am I procrastinating? Good question. Maybe because you're afraid what you really want to do won't turn out to be perfect, or you'll be embarrassed because it won't be what you hoped it would be, or it's an action or something you want to take, or a career move you want to make that, you might fail at. Oh, it's amazing what clutter and stuff can stop us from actually doing and seeing within ourselves. That's the whole point. Because I work with parents, and I know what stops parents the most from looking inside themselves and from taking the opportunity to allow this adolescent phase in their kids, to allow them to grow up into their own identity, is stuff. and presuppositions. And that's why I do this, you know? It's not just some random thing I do. It's very, very worth doing. And I really thank you all for being here and doing it with me. And it feels not alone when you message me and you tell me that you're doing things. So thank you for being here. T-minus 14. We only have 2 more weeks to go. Can you believe it? Kudos to you. And again, if you're just starting, please don't overdo. You can go back and see the whole series on Facebook here or on YouTube, the YAR Coaching channel on YouTube. So you can subscribe to that channel if you like, because that's where all of my Tuesdays with Terri go. If you don't get those in your inbox, you can sign up for those at www.yarcoach.com. Okay, we're here to help, and help is really fun for me to do, and easy, and because it makes your life easier, it's very fulfilling. So thanks so much for giving me that opportunity, and go for it. Toss the freebies. See you tomorrow.